So today, Molly was the one who did it. She planted the story. She falsely accused Stephen. And apparently she didn't think I was about this life. But baby, I'm about this life. See, Stephen should have told you, not only am I a banking expert, I'm an IT expert. And on top of that, I was the EEO director at the FDIC. Now, you better come again before you come correct, before you come at me. Because I'd rather be growing my baby. But baby, I'll stop and take care of you.
Because I'd rather be growing my baby. But baby, I'll stop and take care of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you for tapping in. I really do value your time. Today, I'm going to need your input on this topic, man. Because what I'm about to say, I need to know if I'm the only one who feels the way that I do. Facts. See, I don't usually like to get into the lifetime drama topics. Because we're a sports channel, not a goddamn reality circus, you feel me? Period. But this was an exception. I listened to a woman claiming to be the mother of Stephen A. Smith's child. I listened to this woman eviscerate Molly Querim. You know, the co-host of First Take, Jalen Rose's ex-wife. He ran while he could. Good job. What she said about Molly was scathing. I mean, scathing is not even a word. Like, she went crazy. Now, this thing has been going viral for a couple of days. And strangely, Molly nor Stephen A. has addressed it. Right? And Stephen A. talks about everything and everybody. He hasn't said anything. But this woman, who seems extremely credible, she said something that resonated with me as a former fan of First Take. It was scary accurate. So I said, you know what? I gotta share it with you guys just to make sure I'm not being a biased idiot. Feel me? I used to be a huge fan of First Take with Skip and Stephen A. And even with Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman was my dude. Facts. I really enjoyed listening to Max. Honestly, I don't remember when Molly joined as a moderator. I don't even remember the time. It was like I just woke up one day and she was there. But I noticed something started happening. Every time Molly started speaking too much, felt irritated, and I would change the channel. It's like I wanted to hear anything but her annoying ass voice. More and more started turning until eventually I phased First Take out of my rotation completely. Game over, fam. Alright. So listen, if you're a man, hell, if you're a woman, and you experience the same feeling or close to it, I need you to press 1 in the comments. Please. I need to know that I'm not nuts. Let me know that I'm not the crazy one here. Alright. But check this out. I noticed something else. I began to do the same thing with Malika Andrews. Who else? The WNBA chick, Chanae, on NBA Today. Rachel Nichols. The football girl, Kimberly Martin. The other football girl, the Chinese girl, what's that? Mina Kimes. Basketball. Monica McNutt, she started to get on my nerves too, especially with that whole Caitlin Clark deal, and she was trying to act like they weren't hating on Caitlin Clark extra hard and came at Stephen A. Y'all remember that? You know, and just looking at myself and how I was feeling, I started to think maybe I am sexist. But then I listened to a young lady on YouTube for an hour. She was talking about basketball. The girl knew what the hell she was talking about, and I enjoyed listening to her. So I guess it's not that. I don't think I'm sexist. I figured it out. I figured out what the problem was. You know what it was? I was tired of the feminist energy in male sports. I was tired of the soft, cuddly attitude in male gladiator sports. I was tired of the whiny, sarcastic remarks, the eye rolling, the sassiness, the feminine things that you get from your little sister or a spoiled daughter or a spoiled girlfriend or a spoiled wife or some spoiled female breed. All right. I was tired of the constant man bashing to prop women up in male sports. The Me Too, we are women. Or like, okay. I was tired of women telling me what men think on the battlefield of sports and how they feel. Are you serious? If I was a media member, I would never tell you what women think and feel having a baby. Huh? And as a black man, you know what? I was tired of the condescending attitude toward men of color versus other ethnic groups. Real talk. Now, they could deny it and try to dress it up all they want. I know what I saw and heard what I heard. And even if it didn't come out their mouths directly, you can see it in the body language and the facial expressions. I'm like, yo, why am I even watching these people who are of color, women of color, and they feel so like this level of angst and disgust against black men? Huh? Nah, I was off that. I couldn't, nah. Here's the question. Am I the only one that feels one or all of these things when you're listening to some of these chicks on these shows? I tuned in to hear sports talk, not all the other feminine BS. You feel me? All right, with that being said, I'm gonna let you listen to what Nikita Pearson or Nikita Smith, I don't know what's going on with that. This is so confusing. But she's the woman that's bringing a wrath of hell to Molly. I'm gonna let you hear what she had to say, and when we come back, we'll wrap it up.
Molly girl, hey, you thought I forgot about you? Oh, I didn't. I just had things to do. Let me put my glasses on because class is in session. You see, when people don't think water is wet, you got to take them to the ocean. So let's have part 2 about Molly. See, the reason that Molly decided to go and make these false accusations against Stephen A. is simply because she wanted money. Molly is in contract negotiations and she only makes $400,000 a year. And I said only because me, somebody y'all don't even know, I made that in the federal government. But anyway, Molly wants to make Stephen A. money when she doesn't have Stephen A. talent. And so you can't do that. See, Molly is dry. She lacks really any talent and personality to be on television. You haven't seen her across multiple platforms because nobody wants her. She doesn't resonate with an audience. That's simply it. So if you want Stephen A. money, you need to have Stephen A. talent. Okay? Second thing is, Molly had help with Norby because Norby is that type of manager. You know, that manager who hates to see you succeed more than them and to make more money more than them. He's that person. And so they found a way that they thought they could hold Stephen A. down. That's what's happened. So since Norby has been hating for a long time on talent that makes more than him, he's going to reap what he sows. So let me tell you what's going to happen with Molly and ESPN because of Norby. Molly will not be working on First Take next season. As a matter of fact, she won't be working at ESPN. Molly is going to get sick again. Her illness is going to come back and it's going to stay. Further, ESPN profits and ratings will continue to decline until Norby Williams is moved out of that organization. Norby is a cancer, and what God will not tolerate is people being hurt by bad managers. That is what's going to happen. And if ESPN doesn't remove Norby, what's further going to happen is ESPN will fail to exist in the future. And Fox will take over as the nation's leader and as it relates to sports. Now, Let me know if you still feeling froggy and you want some more of these facts. You better ask somebody about me, because this is so y'all make sure y'all record it so when it happens that you know you can't play with me.
Alright, y'all. Let's keep it real for a second. Nikita said a lot in her clip. And yeah, people are probably tired of all this drama by now, right? But that's not the point. The point is, she touched on something that's been bubbling under the surface for years, and nobody wants to say it out loud because they're too scared to keep it real. ESPN, Disney, First Take, a lot of other companies, they've completely lost touch with the audience that made them kings. What talent does Molly really have yet? Let's be honest. Is she there to add value to the conversation? Or is she just eye candy for the boys and a relatable face for the woman? Because when she snaps at Stephen A, and she does it a lot, it starts a chain reaction of chaos, and suddenly the show feels less like a debate and more like a messy talk show. And actually, you know, when in the schoolyard, right? If somebody comes up to you or somebody takes your money, your lunch, or punches you in the face, or just basically punks you, you know what starts to happen? Everybody starts to punk you. It's over, right? Do you realize every female that comes up on that panel wants to bark at Stephen A, wants to challenge Stephen A, wants to do what? Yeah. Am I the only one that's seeing this? Look at the Ime Udoka situation, right? Because it's not just Molly. Do you really think men gave a damn about a coach banging a co-worker? It was consensual in the story. And y'all got mad. They got mad because we thought it was fair. If you're going to put him on blast, put her on blast too. She was cheating on her husband. Huh? Stephen A, this is not about women. What? Yo, Malika, sit your ass there. Like, women were outraged by this. And suddenly, it became a scandal. Why? Here's the irony. They were triggered by Udoka, right? But now you have Joy Taylor allegedly banging the bosses and planning to Me Too them if they didn't give her what she want or things went left. Huh? How diabolical is that? That's diabolical. Now, Molly is out here looking like Molly Homewrecker with Stephen A. I mean, and then was to top it all off. You know what? All the hands are quiet. I don't hear nothing. Sports media isn't for us anymore. It's not for many. It's for them. It's full of these cotton candy themes, these messy, feminine vibrations that don't belong in men's sports. Even the men I thought were men are running around with their tail between their legs like scared pussycats. It's pathetic. And that's the problem. Men are too scared to say it because they don't want to get canceled. Right? But I say it for you. We're tired of it. Facts. We don't want to hear a moderator interrupt Stephen A to give her opinion or men's topics with her feminist viewpoints. That we don't want to watch men's sports get dragged into the same drama-filled nonsense that's killing every other corner of entertainment. We just want the game, the debates, the realness, the energy. So I started watching Pat McAfee. So I watched Breakfast Bull, First Things First. And you know what? You know what they all have in common? I don't see any woman on the panel, or if they bring a female up on it, she's not on there for the whole segment. It's like a little piece. All right, boom, bang, thank you. Let's get back to the shits. They don't give me this watered down Disney-fied version of sports. They keep it raw. They keep it real. And that seems to be what ESPN has forgotten. That's why male viewership is dropping. That's why people are tuning out. Listen, I don't have anything against women and their ascension. If you could do it, goddamn it, do it. Like, am I wrong for feeling like this? Am I wrong for feeling disconnected from the very shows that used to speak for us or speak to us? Listen, in the comments, turn up the volume. Let's talk about it. On your way out, fam, if you enjoyed the content, do me a favor, hit the like button real quick to help the channel out. And if you want to be part of the family, go ahead and subscribe so you could get this work first. Thanks for your support. Till the next video, be safe and God bless.